How's it going, guys? Cameron here with Canadian Gamer coming at you with another video. A little bit of an interesting one here. So, anyone who's watched the channel, I'm a huge fan of the God of War games, specifically the original God of War games on the PS2 and the PS3. Now, a couple of days ago, I started playing the God of War collection, actually the Origins collection on the PS3. And what the Origins collection is, again, in certain regions it is known as the God of War Collection Volume 2 in Europe and Australia. It's basically you're getting two PSP games, Chains of Olympus and Ghost of Sparta, that are on the disc that you can play on your PS3. Now, I was going to post a video talking about some rotational input issues I'm having specifically with Chains of Olympus, whereas I can't get past a certain part in the game, and I don't know. I believe from what I've read, it has to do with playing this collection on a modern TV. It's got to do with the input lag. I'll post a separate video talking about it. But really, what we're talking about here today is I started playing this game, and I put it down because of the issue that I've been having. Then Ken's Games Collection, he's based out of Australia. He posted a video on YouTube, and he was showing, he found this game in the store, and they were asking a couple $100 for it. So when I bought God of War Origins Collection a couple of years ago, I didn't pay much for it. I probably paid $5-10 for it. I can't even remember where I picked it up. I think I picked it up at the thrift store. So I don't really understand why, even though he's based out of another country, why the store would be selling the God of War Origins collection for a couple $100. I don't know why. I looked into it a little bit. There are some special promo releases for this game that came out that were only provided to reviewers at the time. So those copies are quite expensive. But if we're being honest here, these two games, Chains of Olympus and Ghost of Sparta, I think you can play them on your PS4 digitally, but as far as being able to have a physical copy on the disc, outside of having a PSP, which, let's be honest, most of us don't have a PSP, this, ladies and gentlemen, looks to be one of those games that's going to shoot up in price. And as I post this video today, I did a quick search here on Google, and the prices do vary. I'm seeing some copies are going for as low as $25 Canadian, but I'm seeing other stores and retail outlets asking $45, $55, $65, in some cases $75 for this game. Walmart.ca, somebody's trying to sell it for $183, so it's all over the map here. So the game still seems to be relatively cheap, all things considered. I don't see it, again, for $5, but $20, $30 is still not bad. But you're probably going to want to pick up a copy of this game as soon as you can, because this is one of those titles, like I said, two PSP games on the disc that you can play on your PS3 that don't appear to be getting a re-release on the PS4, PS5. That's most likely why this game is going up in price. Now, interesting to note, there was a God of War collection, which I actually saw at Value Village the other night, and that's God of War, the original, and God of War 2 and the PS2 games remastered for the PS3 on a single disc. And I saw that they were asking, I don't know what they were asking, $10, $15 for it. It was behind the glass cabinet and the glass case. So that one's not really as sought after, because you can, again, pick up a copy of God of War and God of War 2 for the PS2. It's really the Origins collection where you're getting these PSP games for the PS3. So yeah, this is a hot topic right now. It was for the Xbox 360 a little while ago, and now we're starting to talk about games going up in price on the PS3. So God of War Origins collection, go out and get a copy while you still can before the prices go through the roof, folks. Anyways, that's going to do it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good night.